Hello, hello everybody. How you going? I hope the response is well. Thank you for coming into my live tonight. Let's see if technology cooperates with us and all goes well. So that's all set, so I can see who comes in and who's in the chat room. Hopefully, not like last night. Okay, so while everybody's coming in, I will just start with, because I want to be blowing the paint tonight, I want to have it a little bit thinner than I usually would. So I've got some water in here. I'm going to add approximately the same squirt into each cup. Stir it and then see what that consistency is like. And then if that's no good, add another squirt in there until we get it really runny. This is something that I'm surprised I haven't done this already since getting the airbrush gun. So, but here we are. So, and I couldn't find a larger canvas, so I have to go into my stores and grab out another large pack. So I decided that we'll do two. So they're 8x10 canvases, and so if we do it this way, it'll be 8x20 as a diptych. So now just stirring the purple. So far they're looking amazing. They're looking ideal with just that extra squirt in there. Very runny. So hopefully that's it. So we've got here the Purple Lake from Creative Place, Gold from Semco, and this is a pink that I created from Creative Place Colors Crimson and Titanium White, mixed at equal parts, I believe. So quite often I'll just play around with what I've got to see what other colours I can create. So hello, hello. So yeah, I thought I haven't even prepared my canvases, anything, because I was still trying to race around going, surely I have another big canvas sitting here waiting for me. But no, not tonight. So I've also got my white, which I'm going to use on the background. Whoops, we're this way now. Sorry about that. So this is my Spring brand, which you get from Bunnings. And it's a low sheen interior white acrylic house paint. And I mix that at equal parts with the Floetrol, the Australian Floetrol. And I combine it in these bottles, give it a good shake, and then I've got heaps ready to go whenever I need it. So that's my background paint. Right, so that's good to go. So now what I need to sort out is some of my little legs to put my canvases on. Oh, because I know I put a post up in my group to say, hey, look, the giant push pins have arrived. But they're all still out in the garage. So, that's right. Maybe for tonight we'll just go directly onto the plastic. You're so far away. Let's see if I can bring you a little bit closer. There we go. All right. So what we're going to do is use that same white that I just showed you, the house paint, background white, to coat the canvases. But I'm actually not going to try and flood them. Because the canvases will not drip off. So we'll start off with using this stick and just bringing it to the edges. And that might be all we need for tonight. So, alright, bringing it out. So this is my second last 8:30 live for May. So I've only got one more left before the end of May. So what I've decided after that time is that I will go live on Mondays and Thursdays for a late night live at 11 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. On Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Sunday nights, I will go live at 8:30 p.m. like right now, Australian Eastern Standard Time. And then I will have other videos to share with you for the other days. So I'm just trying to find a little balance and also leave time to create some things. Like I need to get out into the garage and create some cradle boards and some other ideas that need to get focused on for the end of the year, but you need to start prepping and designing and everything first. So yeah, so I'll run through that again later before we sign off. But yeah, so that's what we've got. So I'll be here tomorrow night for my final 8:30 p.m. live for May. And after that, the changes will take effect. So plus, there's an added bonus for June. Something special being cooked up. Hey, Mandy, how you going? So, something special in June. Really looking forward to it. Have been looking forward to it for a little while now because we've started talking about it a couple of months back. I'm just going to grab the hairdryer now. And should I or shouldn't I? Maybe just a little. Blow the white paint over the background. Just to spread it out a little bit. You make your own cradle boards. Any chance you could video it? Yeah, see, that's exactly what I'm talking about, Mandy. Like, I haven't even covered that side of my creativity yet. So, yeah, when I get them going, for sure, I will do a video. Okay, so that looks pretty good. I just tried to smooth it out over the top. And yeah, no problem, Mandy. I look forward to it myself. I have missed sections on the sides, but I'm not going to stress about that. These ones just because they're right in front of me. I can staring at me saying, cover me. So I'll get to the other side later. So, but what I wanted to do, what I realized I hadn't done already, is put down the paint in a fine line, kind of like the center swipe that I just did as well. But use the airbrush to blow it out, because I can't believe I haven't done it already. So, what is a cradle board, please? A cradle board is when you create a canvas, no, a wood panel that has wood base. It's if you were to turn a canvas upside down, and you can see the frame with the canvas stretched over it. Now just imagine that you've got the frame, but then you don't put canvas, you put a wood board on the front and secure it. So it looks really beautiful up the sides, across the top and down, all nice and wood. And it's great for things like resin and heavy things like when you're doing mixed media, because the canvas will sag on an actual canvas, but on a wood panel it won't. So something to consider if you feel creative that way. Plus, I hope that made sense. Okay, so the Purple Lake. I think I'm just going to pour it out of the cup. So if I try and going this way, letting it flow out of the cup, go for a better flow, I feel, than trying to go the other way and fighting against where it's flowing. So thanks. Hope you understood that. Okay. Oh, I just did it again. This time I'm going to go across a bit, overlap a little bit, some areas not. See what kind of effects that all creates. So this is the gold. All right. Oh, I have to say, I'm a little bit nervous and a little bit excited all at the same time. So, on that note, this is what the airbrush is going to sound like. Okay. Good morning, Dina. How are you? You all set for a busy day? All right, so the airbrush, so it's trigger to fire it up. And so we're just going to blow. We're going to start off at an angle and just blowing the colors kind of over each other from the center, exactly. Going in the center like I did with the swipe and blowing out. And then turning it around and blowing back. So let's see how that goes. I don't know how that's going to go here. We might have drifted too far apart, but we'll see. Okay. There we go. Ooh, that looks cool. Out of my mind already. Well, that's a fairly decent start. You're good, just waking up. I am doing well, thank you very much. So, surprised with myself that I haven't tried this already, but I do feel like I just want to add a drop of gold on this side, or two, just because this gold was so far away over the white. Oh, this is fun. All right, so now I can't turn them around because I can if I wanted to, but I don't want to turn them around to try and come back this way, so I am going to try and twist my hand around. We'll see how it goes. And well, this is awesome. Oops. I got way too close on this side, and I think it's because as I was getting to the end, I started, instead of pulling back and letting the air flow, I just got closer. Just trying to fill in that gap that I created over there. So, wow, right? I think there's another patch here where I'd like to add some gold and purple too. So just put a little drop on the stick and add it out here. And the gold. So the pink is definitely a dominant from here. So just by adding those two very tiny dots, hoping that we can break up some of that. So all right. Oh, I just keep into play. This is one of those things where once you start, you will just want to keep going. And I just want to actually take some of this larger chunk of pink and this section here, take that out. So just wondering if I can drip some white into it as well. Just from the table with my finger. And a drop of gold. Sorry. Okay, just that's not what I need to be touching right now. My only concern that I have, hi, very pretty. Looks like a boa. Absolutely. Thanks, guys. So I don't match up in the center. Like if it's, I could literally sell this as two different pieces, completely two. Because it actually, as much as it does flow in the line, the colors don't match. So I'm just kind of questioning, do I try and make the colors match, or do I just leave it and have two separate pieces? So let me just grab this one. I think this one needs to blow out a little bit more. It's like a okay. Alright, so I'm torn, very torn. You think you'd make the match? Yeah. So maybe I should blow off some of this pink here and add some gold right there so that that does. And this side the same. Blow it off, or try and blow this one where the purple comes out. Let's try that one first. Let's grab this gold, some near the top, bit of purple in here, blow this pink section off a little, and add some gold. And add some white for it to blow over, because if you blow the paints off, you need to give it a base to come back over. And here is all right. How does that go? I think that looks like they have more of a chance of fitting in there. How much gold down here is there? Dun, dun, dun. They're desperately trying to create. Oh, I need to do just a little bit more. Yeah, that's better. Awesome. I agree. Yeah. Oops. Trying to be very delicate with the air. All right. Dum dum. I do believe the airbrush has gone to bed. But I do think I would like to add a little bit of a gold line that goes across it in a different way. So again, I'm going to use the cup, not use the stick, because I think I might get blobby if I use the stick. So let's just see how this goes. Have to this ended up being a little bit more curved than this end. That's okay, because I'm going to go again. Just for random extra lines. That is cool. I'm really happy with that. Okay, so I'm going to give it a torch and then we'll come down and have a close-up. Maybe more yellow on the right-hand one. Yes. Got it. Awesome. Oh, yes, that's gorgeous. Thank you. I'm happy. I'm happy. All right, so I'd really love to be able to tidy up around it because it's very distracting when you see the edges there. So what if I can get a piece of paper towel, fold it in half, and cover that section? Will that help seeing it for what it is? And also at the other end. There we go. Yes, looks stunning. Thank you. Do I need to check that right this very second or afterwards? Okay. Let's have a close-up. Da-na-na-na-na. I'm thrilled. Check it now. Okay. So let's check out some of these reactions. So this is again no silicone. It's just the airbrush blowing the paints thinly across the base. So you've got reactions of densities, you've got reactions of ingredients potentially with the Floetrol and the house paint. And yeah, that's pretty amazing. And with the metallic, the gold. So they tend to help create reactions as well. So it does look a little bit lighter on my camera, and also a little bit on the screen that I use to watch the chat. So it is slightly darker than what you can see I'm going with. All right, so there we have it. Beautiful painting, crisscross lines to accent it, and there we go. All right, so sorry I haven't mentioned it earlier. I have a Facebook group that I've just created. So if you're on Facebook and would like to have a look and put it in your search bar, Creating and Sharing with Tracy. Don't forget the E in Tracy. Yeah, and request to join the group. It's just a couple of questions, and I created it due to people asking how can I share my work with you. So I thought that would be the best way, and we could all share and inspire each other. So also with that, there'll be announcements in there and other things as well. So yeah, thank you so much for being here for this first time airbrushing acrylic paint, and what a beauty we ended up with. So thrilled to bits with that. I really appreciate it, and I appreciate all your support. And a great way to do that is to like the video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, share it with friends who might also appreciate it, and leave a comment below on something you liked or tell me something you learned. So all of that, it really does support the channel and is very much appreciated. So thank you, you're amazing, and on that note, be kind, be creative, and be fabulous. Bye.